Hi everyone, I'm Margot. Thank you and welcome to Saluna Botanica. Today we are doing a personal reading for a client of ours. Love and light to you and to yours. In this special reading, we're going to look at certain items, certain things for our client today. I wish you love and light for first and foremost before our reading here. We have already, prior to the recording, called into the universe with my client's personal information, for they remain private at all times, whether it's a reading and or a ritual. I apologize for the delay for your reading. I kept asking the energies to flow the energy on the right precise time for your reading. And so now we are ready. I'm going to see a number of things for you. Let me see, they've been already pre-shuffled, okay? So I'm going to see first your work, and we're gonna get into the nitty gritty of the whole aspect for your reading in a bit. Let me see what's going on in your work. 1, 2, 4. Thank you, angels of the universe and of the heavens. Speak the truth and nothing but the truth of what holds and for. Okay, so what I'm seeing is that it feels to me more than anything you would like to have the work change, something different to happen within your work environment. I will say this, they cannot fire you according to what's going on with you at the moment. They are not able to fire you. Even if they would want to, they cannot. And I'm saying they, but it feels more that there's a female who is more in that energy of wanting for you to leave your job. Okay? They would have to show some type of, how do I say this? You not being competent in the work environment. They would have to show some proof of that in order for them to fire you. But in the meantime, I do not see it. I do see time off from work based on certain things that you will be recovering from home. That's what we see in the moment. Now, the person, the female that is in your work environment who does not have the liking of you, it's here. What's going to happen with this person is that she is going to go through some phase, and she would have some type of, um, how do I put it? When we have certain people that want bad things to happen to us, it happens to them. I'm just downplaying it, but that's how I'm seeing it. So she most likely will go through certain things that will cause her to probably even be fired, let go, quit, and things like that later on in the future. In your situation, I don't see any laid off, any let go and or fire, unless they have specific proof that you're not able to be doing your job properly. What it will take place is that I feel sometime of next year there will be change in your job. Maybe you are going to change either from the floor and or position from where you work, to that aspect, and or try to see if you will be hired elsewhere. But in the meantime, I don't see any kind of endangerment in your work from that. Okay. um Now let's see. Well, I wanted to see something else in this spread. Okay. What I'm also seeing here with you is that, yes, you've been going through a lot of difficulty emotionally, physically, mentally, within yourself. I'm seeing that here. You're worried and concerned. You're helplessly thinking about other people, on the aspect of how you are with your lifestyle, with your personal things that are going on in your life. But also, how do I put this? There might be, between now and August, someone from your past reaching out, whether it's a friend or a lover reaching back at you, uh, as well as what I'm seeing here. Okay. Um, what else am I seeing? Now, what I want also to see here is your health issue, your health issue. We see that you are slowly recovering from certain things that you've been happening, as my client knows. What I'm seeing with that is it's telling me that it's been taking a long time for you to recover. It's been going from phases to phases. And it's saying that hopefully within after July, we're getting some news that are going to be a little bit more lighter for you. So, do I see? I wanted to see. Yes. So there's a accumulation of surgery between now and I want to say, let me see. Am I looking at 3 months? Almost at 3 months is she is giving me here. There's a notion of having some type of surgery between now and 3 months. Okay. And you are worried, you are concerned about that as well. What it tells me here when I'm seeing the environment overall of the energy of the client, it tells me that you're rightfully so concerned and worried, but it tells me that there's hope in that what's coming along, which it means that um, it's a recovery out of this surgery that is coming in 3 months. Now, I see the 3 months. I don't think it's 3 weeks. Okay, I feel that it is 3 months. What can also talk about that between now within 3 weeks the most, there's a I will say this: if you are working in public, make sure that everything about you is protected. You're wearing gloves, you're wearing masks. Change your mask throughout the day. Your gloves, as you change your gloves, you change your mask. Please do so. Make sure that you cover protectively your environment of what you know what I mean. What I'm seeing is some type of weakness coming along, maybe your immune symptoms or something like that. Please make sure to watch over that, is what it's letting me know, because it may cause you to be going back to the doctor within the next 3 days to 3 weeks, for some type of rehealing of whatever it is within your body, whether it's the immune system or the things that your body's carrying at this time. My client knows what I mean. I do not want to disclose more of what that is. So it is very important so you don't get any side effects out of your daily activities and or overburn yourself. Okay, that's how I'm seeing this. What I'm also seeing is um, environment of the home. Your environment of the home, right now is not the time to stress about anything or anybody, but to worry and concerned about you only. It's very important that I say that. Your environment of the home, it's not easy. I feel that you're uncomfortable in the environment of the home or the circling around your home or the people around the place where you live. I think that those are the things that you need to just put aside for the moment until you get your full recovery, including your work. You know, we stress about all these things, and yes, you have the right to do so, but for now, I think that we need to put all that aside because you're almost at the end to have a full recovery of everything that you've been going through. And sometimes we let our guard down in that moment of time, and that's what triggers other things in our body to fall down in our system. So it's important that you keep your vibration high, your hopes high, your faith high, your love high. Do you understand? And do not let anything negative or anything that concerns you weigh you down at this time. We worried about that after the fact, after you have fully have a recovery, because again we see within the next 3 days to through 2 up to 3 weeks some type of fall within your immune system and or an infection of some sort. That's important that we don't want to go there. And the other thing also that we are seeing within 3 months from now as well as surgery to recover something. Should you need chemo, uh, I feel that that's something that can be discussed, but I will definitely say that for now, I would hope not. Okay. I would hope not. I think that you've been through everything, and I think that what they're going to do in the next few days, few weeks, should be enough for them to see that something has come out of all that. Because we're seeing that something within your health has regained its portion back, meaning it has found some type of way to heal or to destroy. So therefore, it should only be one surgery that stands for this year. Okay. If you want to count that biopsy, then you can consider that an additional surgery. And maybe that is what we're looking at here within the next 3 weeks, 3 days to 3 weeks. Okay. I love that because it tells me that we are aligning ourselves to recover ourselves. Now, let's see. Yes, sometimes it's best to think of the worst. So when the news come in, you take it a little bit more at ease, and it would feel a lot better within yourself. Um, when it comes to reading, I normally do not have my client's picture with me, but in this time I do. I have your picture right in front of me, on the side of my candle, that you're not seeing because again, it is a recording video for the client, and the clients remain private at all times. Okay, let me do this spread before I move on to the other cards. Thank you, angels of the universe and the heavens, Lord Jesus Christ. What's it I need to see? Thank you, angels of the universe and the heavens, Lord Jesus Christ. Yes. Surprisingly enough, we're having an ending of something that has been troubling for quite some time, for the last 2 years, is what I'm seeing here. Let's see. What do I see for my client? Angels of the universe and the heavens, Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you for giving us this gift. Yes, okay. Um, they're going to bring out after the biopsy, uh, consultation with you. They're going to talk to you about certain things that they may want to think about whether or not you want to go for and do. Um, I feel that you feel that because we are at the end of everything that you possibly have done, that you're going to feel that you've done enough, and that should be enough for everything that you need to go through in this life. Um, the reason why I say that is because I feel that you're thinking about the good and the bad in this moment. So I'm in the way that I'm vibing is giving me the notion of your options. You know, you're thinking about A, B, C option. You're thinking about the things that you're willing to take and the things that you're not willing to do in reference to this. Um, it's in I give credit to that because I give you credit for that because I feel that you've done enough for your health. You've done enough to continue in the things that you've been doing, you know, in all these few years. And remarkably, you are absolutely brave, the bravest person that I have had in a very long time as my client, to know the things that you've gone through, the way that you improved your health, your body, your mind, and including your spirit. Your bravery, your strength, it's unbelievable and challenging and honorable as well. And I love that about you. You know that. Um, and in those things is what I mean, that I don't want you to lose the guard. I want you to continue that till the very end. Okay. Okay. um, when we start thinking negative, everything about us starts falling down. The things that we want to do daily, the things that we want to succeed in life, and including in our health. So that's very important that you stay motivated. Okay, find clues, find the ways, and find the people that can only give you hopes and motivation to continue moving forward. Um, it feels to me that you are at a time of rest, and you will continue at a time of rest for few more weeks and or months. I feel for me, based on this, that the client will be at rest from home and or hospital for the next, between now till probably September to October of this year. So I will conclude that from my client, in the next 3 to 4 months, she will need some type of care to be nurtured, uh, to nurture the body, the mind, the soul, and the spirit. The client will have to have some type of care in order to continue the path that she's going, and in order to succeed in it at the end of the day. Within that time, it tells me here, the client would have two moments in this life between now to the end of the year, between now into February of next year, two moments in time that it will be critical for her health. Uh, it's what's saying here. And in those two times is what she needs to say, uh, I am brave, I can do this, and I will do this, I will come out of it, I am free. And give yourself that motivation to continue. I know you've done it through these years, but you're just about to the end of that road. And I know I've seen it happen to where literally we're at the edge of the road to succeed, and something happens that takes us back down to a worse degree and or otherwise more. You understand? Um, and so it's critical that you keep up what you've been doing, boost it up some more. Okay. um, what I also feel is that, you do have people that care for you. Believe it or not, you have at least a friend, a motivator, someone that you consider, someone that is near to your heart. At least there are at least two people that you consider within that notion, and those are the people that can be valued as more. They're value to you more than having 10 people at your side. One at a distance, it says here, for now, but that will be coming around in your vicinity between now and up to 5 to 7 months. You will be seeing this person at one of those times, is what's saying. They show as female ladies in your life, someone that you can trust. Now, also, what it's telling me is that you need to touch back on whatever legal things you need to have done, taken care of. Um, you need to go back and change some adjustment in your will, or anything that has to do with financials and will. You need to touch those things and amend them or change them, is what it looks like to me here. Okay. Um, let's see. Now let's go into, because I feel that as I'm saying this, I'm going to thank you, angels of the universe and the heavens, for giving us this beautiful notion. I asked the Heavenly Lord if you have any advice and or predictions for, oh yeah, if your parents want to speak. If you're here, speak only the truth and nothing but the truth of what the messages are for this young lady. Give us the message that you have. Give us the message that you have, and send us the right predictions for this young lady. Angels of the universe and the heavens, Lord Jesus Christ, thank you. Thank you to the universe and to the heavens. Right. So, We have someone that is watching over you, someone that you love that is watching over you from the other side, from the spiritual side, is what we see here. Okay? Someone that does not and will not break a bond with you. It also tells me that you're longing for a relationship as well. You want to succeed. You want to succeed in these troubled times that you have. Okay. If someone were to say, am I going to succeed? This is a yes. It's telling me that you're struggling to stay afloat. You're struggling to get out of the nest, out of the whole imprisonment that you're in. Okay. But it gives me that those troubles will be ending, hopefully, within the time of September. You will see that resolution come together, or the understanding of everything that's taken place in the last few years, and come to its end, or almost to the ends, within September, or at 9 weeks to 9 months. Okay? I have a feeling based on this that someone has done certain rituals in the past that had some type of level of degree to either help and or damage your energy and your physical space. Okay. And this feels to me that was someone that you know of, and someone that is an energy of a female as well. Okay. Yes, we definitely see that you have come to a conclusion, or you will be coming into that, of making a decision depending on what's happening in the next few days in July, of making the final decision of whatever is coming in with that resolution. I feel that I am not in the format to say what that is, um, to not overturn what the destiny has. There is a lot of mental thoughts in what not to do and what to do moving forward after this year in your life. And I feel that more than everything is that you want to set yourself free and go within to find some healing within yourself. I feel that you're tired of people being so negative in this life, so unjust with everything that is happening in the world, and you're feeling that you're sensing those things, and at the end of the day, it's almost as, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Coming back around, is it worth it? Continue all these things that I'm going through. There is this is a beautiful outcome for me. If I were to end your reading as we are right now, this is a beautiful outcome for a response, because we have success, we have overcoming our shadows, overcoming what's been holding us, and overlooking everything else in life and succeeding. Now, if I were to look at this as someone from the other side in the spiritual connection, it's telling me that they're coming back around, realign themselves and connect with you and your spirit, looking forward to reuniting with you in the spiritual realm, and succeeding over all the path that you're going through in this physical life. So this is almost like reconnecting with a loved one from the other world, and or from an angle of relatively with family or loved ones, coming back around and being successful. If someone is asking, will I reconnect in the spiritual life, in my other life with my loved ones? This is a yes. Am I going to see my loved ones in the spiritual side? This is a yes. Are my loved ones looking forward to being with me or being at my side to love me, to rescue me? It's a yes. What your loved ones on the spiritual side says, that they see success coming to you, or that they are handing some type of success within you to give you certain things that you desire, to give you certain success that you desire. So, in the beginning, we had this beautiful card, right? And this one. And basically, it's giving me the same notion of this one's here. It is your loved ones watching over you and saying that they are not letting go of you until the time comes for them to hold your hands again and be with you to celebrate your success, your outcomes in life, whatever outcomes is that the destiny has for you. They are with you 100%. They will be with you 100%. They will hold your hands when that time comes, whatever that may be. I am sensing as I am saying this right now, they literally do hold your hand in the moment of time of need, when you're laying down, when you're in a hospital gown, when you're recovering, when you are crying, when you are calling out their names. They're coming in, and they're coming in very strong, very, very strong, and holding you in. Okay? I love that. Now, we are no longer going to ask the why. We're no longer going to ask, why me? Why am I heartbroken? Why am I shattered? We are no longer going to go through this, because we are learning to heal. We are learning to uh, understand that in this world, yet it's not perfect, but there's something good about it, right? And in this world, we're going to find what we no longer need or deserve. Okay. I i feel, based on this, that you, my dear client, you're coming in into some spiritual awakening of sorts, that is, it's almost opening the portal to reality, to certain lessons in life that people don't see or don't recognize. You're probably seeing the good and the bad of people and of the world. You're probably seeing, you know, um, and I get that because I've had that quite a lot. You're probably seeing that it's a waste in some levels, what people are doing, or what humanity is doing to earth, and then people with people, you know, that there's so much to gain from being here and yet so much to lose. um, I feel that everything that you're being placed in right now, in the physical sense, emotional sense, that is to awaken you. There's a purpose to that, what God is doing this to you. I keep telling you, you should write a book. You should write a book, or log it in, or write your experience through a book, or through TikTok, or whatever it is that can get you going. And trust me on this, it will be a success. Your experience that you're going through now, as hard as it is, can help humanity in so many levels, in the least ways that you can imagine, can help humanity find some type of healing, recovery, or closure, and or come to understanding that there's absolutely no sin that you've caused to be in the way that you've been in this time, in this life. And that there's always recovery after the fact, whether it is in the physical body and or in the spiritual as well. But there is a lesson of that you need to disclose and let the world know, so they can find healing. If it's one person that you touch in that overwhelmed experience that you're going through, you have done your lesson. Even if it's that person, you, my dear. Okay? Writing it, it's a therapeutic, it's emotional, it's true to the core, and it will find healing of many, many women, children, you name it. Because what you're going through, the more we experience in this life, the more people will be going through different types of cancers and new cancers of forms that will be forming. And let's face it, not to be critical or dismissive of doctors, but doctors are going based on experience of other things, of other um, teachings. And now with AI and or computers, it's literally the computer telling them what to do next, um, to heal us. Okay, so trust me when I say that that can be done, but emotional healing has to come from true lessons of oneself. And what better way than you yourself going through all these lessons that you're going through now, put it in writing so others can come along and see your pain and suffering, your torments and your success at the end of the day. No matter what the outcome is, you are a success to speak of. Now, I do not, how hard it's been, and it will be, that can detriment of having family in this life. Um, I feel that only God can decide those things, not doctors, because God can make miracles like no other. Okay. I don't know if that's a topic that has been touched already or that you already know what the outcome is. But I also feel that, at times you feel like you are not your best. Um, and, and what that tells me is that just because it's here, it also means that when it's not in the right position, the client is not feeling their best. But it also means that because it's laying here, it means that the client will have a renew of themselves later on in life in the best way possible. This can also be put behind them. As I'm saying this, I'm feeling like a whole baggage of me in my neck on the right side. So I don't know if that's your stress, that's your tiredness, that's you laying down in one side, or you're feeling that heaviness from a heavy spirit around you. Right? There is a change eventually. Of course, we see it here. Success is coming your way. The healing is here. I can see this in many, many, many levels of ways. This is considered a yes and yes for me. Whatever is causing you to think or question at this very moment, know that the answer is a yes. But it's a positive yes. It's overcoming certain things in your life. I'm also going to say that, return to the past is not always a good thing, but maybe there's a return to look back and realize, I've been through so much in the last years, and I'm looking back and realizing that somehow I am one of those people that have come out successfully or will be coming out of this in a success way. Okay, it means that there's a healing for you at the end of the day. uh, I'd also inspire that as, your loved one in the spiritual realm are actually saying, that they are opening their arms. This song comes to my head right now, Arms of an Angel. Arms of an Angel. I don't know if that's the name of the song, but Arms of an Angel is what I keep hearing in my head right now. Um, I don't, maybe you can look it up and see. But for me, this is them extending their free will, in the best way possible to you. Okay, seeing that there is an outstanding outcome for your being. Okay. Is there any messages from the spiritual side that their loved ones are that wants to say at this moment? Thank you. Your loved one on the spiritual side say they hear your pain. They know your tears. They see and feel your tears. Your loved ones on the other side say that Um, um, for me, it feels like it's a father figure that is saying to you, I want you to remember and remember back. So they're showing me like an album of pictures. I don't know if you have that. I keep seeing an album of pictures, and there's a picture. I don't know if it's you with them together or just you. They're wanting to touch that because they want me to see you when you were a little girl. And he's keep pointing me at that picture and softening around your face. I don't know if it's your hair that he's caressing, and he's telling me, my emotions are because he's showing me in the way that he's doing it. So he's telling me, look at her, look at her. I knew, I knew that she is special. She is special. I knew it then, and I know now, is what he's saying. And I feel that when they're telling me this, they're telling me this with pride, with joy, that they have nothing to regret when it comes to you. That even though you're going through this, they are so proud of you. So proud of you. So proud of you. So indulged and in love with you. Yes, they suffer when you suffer, but they're so proud of you. And I'm going to show you. These are your parents sending you love and joy. Okay? They're reminiscing on the beautiful things of you, and they're joyous. If these are kings giving things to God, it's like it's an omen. You know what I mean? I mean, they are so proud of you. And I love that when I see that with them, because they're literally showing me everything that you're going through. They are letting me know that sometimes you're at the edge of the, in the bathtub or whatever it is. It is, they're almost giving me a vision of what you've done lately. That you're sitting at the edge of your bedside and or of your tub, and you are crying, pouring out your sentiments, and they are watching you, wishing that you could see as much love as they can offer you, but you're feeling blocked with that. Okay? But they are here. They're observing that. And they are not letting go. They absolutely not letting go, especially that father of yours. He is dead on you. He is, I don't know if that was the right word, phrase to say, Mama, but see, he is not letting go. He's holding to every tip of your fingers and nails. And he's holding you like no other. He knows that this is the hardest uh, torment experience that you have to go through. He knows. But he also knows how you are built, how you are made. You are absolutely the strength, the courage. You gave him that when he was at his worst, is what he's saying. You gave him the strength, the courage to continue. Okay? And he's trying to do that for you as well as we speak. He's trying. That deceit, the deception, the betrayals, the conception of everything that has hurt you in this life is coming to an end. And you are taming whoever, whatever has done you wrong. So we're going to now claim it and succeed it. That is you. Divine given. Where is that Empress at? Where did I put her? Divine given, divine timing. That is you. That becomes the Empress at the end, domaining the earth, domaining her realm, her land, whatever it is. Okay? That is you, my dear. Your father has come out very strong for me in this very moment, and I want to thank him for that. What any other advice that you have? Exactly. Stay in the course. It's okay. Tears will come and go. Stay in the course. There's so much to hold on to and to grow again. Okay? That's what your father is saying. You're almost there. You're almost at the end. Do not give in. Okay? That is what he's saying. I love this because he's given, do you see here the eye again? Watching over you. You're growing the seeds and you will come out of this. You do not see it, that he's in the darkness. He comes in through the shadows, through the energy, through the vibration to nurture you, to find ways to help you. Okay? As the prince arises to cover the darkness into the light, so would he. Right. Thank you, Lord. Okay. See? I would say this. This has been you for quite some time. See, your parents speak the truth and nothing but the truth. I can tell you that, and I give them things as we speak this. They know. They know your struggles. They know the fights that you have had. They know that you have felt trapped and lost and deserted, forgotten. They know. They feel it. They see it. They know that you've also thought of giving up. They know these things. They know. They know. But guess what? They also know. They also know the strength of you. They also know the strength of you. And we're going to end your beautiful reading with what we started with earlier. Because it's a lot. And if I could pour my tears right now, I would, trust me. But I have to hold back. See, we started with this and we end with this. The Two of Cups and the Lovers is still a divine energy, physically, mentally, and spiritually. And bam, the Ace of Cups. No matter what you do in this life, you have done no wrong in their eyes and in the eyes of your Lord, of your Creator. You have given everything of you to the higher self, and the higher self hears it, feels it, sees it. Nothing in this world have made you a better and a perfectionist into the eye of the holiest. I can tell you that, my child. And trust me, I've never said that to a client. And again, it is not me speaking. It is who sees all. It is who sees all. Remember, we began with these two beautiful cards, and we align it with the end of the outcomes of the last two beautiful cards that came in. And that is because that's how they asked me to deliver the messages for you today, my child. They see success in whatever turbulations you're coming to, in whatever sacrifices that are happening in your life, in whatever challenges that are coming into your path. They see success. When they see success in the way that they see it, may or may not be in the way that we see it in the physical sense, but they see success in you. It is what it is. Remember, when I give a reading, it is the energy of the higher self, the spirit and the guides of the patient and or of the client and or of loved ones in the spiritual realm. It is their messages, it is their ointment, their predictions that give this to you, and that they send this to you. Love, good fortune, faith, prosperity, and success in whatever it is that's seeking from you. But they also see the alignment in the true self that one day come, you will be a part of this success, of this anointment, of this bond with them. As it was in the beginning, shall forever be. Reunion to the infinite light, to the infinite energy, and to your creator, and be one. This is an absolutely beautiful spread and beautiful reading for you, my child, today. I love it. I I want to say that sometimes we feel empty in our lives. Sometimes we feel that we are not being heard, and you have been felt that too. And sometimes we feel that we are not worthy because we're going through so many things, and that we feel abandoned by the higher self. That is not the case in you or in anybody. It just means that we have lessons that are going to be harder than others that have to go by and teach and learn. And it's all you need to do is ask. Ask and you shall be heard, because it's there. Our Creator does not abandon us. We abandon it. But they're there for us to ask for the help, for the guidance, for the advice, and to ask for that healing. We need to say, thyself, and to our Creator, come and show me the way and clear my path as need be in this life lesson. Protect me, love me, and guide me, teach me, and align me with the highest good for myself. And I thank you for hearing me. Amen. Or any other way that you want to say it, say it. But say it. Ask for that guide, ask for that help, and you shall be heard. And your beautiful parents from the spiritual side speak truly, truly, truly sincere in everything that I've been feeling and sensing and saying and communicating to you, because they see it, they know it, they sense it, and they want you to understand that you're not alone, and that they're praying on your behalf, and that they see success for you. Now, they probably want you to know that in this success, how do I put this? In this success, it comes from the higher self. It comes from the decision of, let's say, your Creator or your guide, how do I want to say this? When God has a challenge as this severity as you have, uh, there's a higher purpose to our spirit. Okay, there's a higher purpose to our spirit, and how high can that be? It would depend on the journey that you chose prior to coming into this life. And I have to say that I've experienced a number of ways that sometimes it means that that spirit is going into a higher vibration when they pass than others. And then their spirit is more angelic, angelic like. And so therefore their lessons in life become harder. To prepare them for that step that is greater than other souls that come through after passing. Okay, now I would say that it's a number of ways. I could go on and speak hours at ends about that, of the spiritual anointment type. Okay, the frequency that we follow through when we are in our own true self, which is the spirit. And I was fixing to say something, but for some reason they say we close it, we analyze it, and I just I feel that this is something that you're going to experience uh, in a whole new level of, in later on in life. But I also feel that there's like a dream of some sort that is coming in for you if it hasn't already. Okay, they will give you more details of what this is for you. Okay, so we are going to close it with that in your beautiful reading today, my child. And I am going to have this already prepared and light it up for you. And I'm going to turn your picture upside down. Not upside down, I'm sorry. In the way that no one can see it. And I'm going to ask the angels of the universe and of the heavens to protect you and cleanse you and purify you by the highest power of the universe and of the angels of the Lord. We give you peace, love, and light. We'll give you healing of the body, mind, soul, and spirit, my child. We ask that the gods in the heavens, we ask that the gods in the heavens cleanse and purify you at this very moment. We give thanks to our loved ones in the spiritual realm for connecting with us. We give them a health of vibration and light in the spiritual realm. We ask the universe and of the heavens and the angel and the guide for to come forth and give her healing of all sorts. For body, mind, soul, and spirit comes and cleansed and purified and purged all that does not serve this beautiful client. We ask the healing of the body, mind, soul, and spirit, healing body, mind, soul, and spirit. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be the name. The kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this source light. Father who art in heaven, hallowed be the name. The kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us the trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. All of you out there that stood and listened to this video, I ask that you say amen, and may we restore healing and prosperity, body, mind, soul, and spirit of this beautiful client. We claim it, and so it is done. And we will let it sit and marinate into the energy of the Heavenly Lord, Father Jesus Christ. Amen. Thank you, everyone, for today's reading. I wish you all love and light and peace and tranquility to you and to your loved ones, especially to you, my client. I send you all the best of all. And I wish you all the very best in the healing and the prosperity and the growth that you're having in this time, and will continue to do so for the infinite light. Thank you.